2023 is going to show what the future of Overwatch will look like, and the community should be keeping their eye on it. Now, I'm not here to demonize or put down the game, as plenty of people have already done that. They've just been posting some of the same crap trying to bait views, and I know the community is sick and tired of it. There have been bad updates, there have been good ones, so it's time to take a step back and look at it all and see exactly where Overwatch 2 is heading. 99% of the people watching this aren't subscribed, so scroll down, hit the button, come on, do it. In 2022, Blizzard rebranded Overwatch to Overwatch 2, promising all these changes to the game as well as new content. So let's look. With the Overwatch 2 rebranding, they updated the PvP side of things to 5v5, so not much new content has been added, none that significantly affects it in the least. There are some new heroes, some new maps, but in reality, it's just the same game as Overwatch 1. Their player base has been increasing, as these charts show that they are gaining a fair amount of new users from the past few months leading up to where they are now in this new year. Whether it be old players coming back or attracting new ones with the free-to-play aspect that has become a big part of its appeal. Regardless of that, people have been saying it's the same game with one less player, so what exactly will be changing? The reason for this rebranding is the PvE aspect. Now, in the new PvE, there are a lot of new things that will be coming with it. We have different types of missions, from scenarios to story mode, where Blizzard can really make the story mode, the PvE, a staple in the game. Now, regarding the story, you'll be able to follow along with the in-depth, wonderful story that has been put together over the years, because that is one of the things that Overwatch has been most praised for. The fact that each character fits together like a puzzle piece, leading to an overall picture of what we know as the current Overwatch timeline. With a combination of all the cinematics as well as just playing along, being a part of the story, this is a great opportunity to make it a masterpiece, to make it absolutely stunning, and there's a lot riding on it. Take for example, with the release of Ramatra, they said that Ramatra will have a storyline with Zenyatta. They said that they wanted to show the two sides of the Omnics involved in Overwatch. Sorry, Arisa, we'll remember you next time. Within the PvE, you're going to be battling alongside players or AI, fighting new enemies with different tricks up their sleeves, giving you a fun, interesting sort of challenge, and giving the story more depth. Fight against people that you're not normally used to. They say it should have high replay value to keep you from getting bored, which I find kind of hard to believe, in the sense that they haven't released anything new to us. They haven't released any information on the hero missions, specifically where it just looks like it's going to be you versus the AI without much variation, because all of this is seemingly based on the old footage we have gotten beforehand. Now, one aspect where this might not be the case is they're going to be adding a skill tree of sorts that you can main a hero and proceed to get unlocks that will help you in the PvE, which might help with the grinding and replay aspect of it. For example, you can have certain abilities that behave differently or do more damage in new ways. Also, one of the good things to look for in addition to this skill tree is the implementation of new maps and expansion on it. The weather changes, the ambiance of the setting will give a more refined look and a feel that's a part of the story that they are trying to tell. And some of these examples already look stunning from past footage, and I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's finally done. But this is where there's a small hiccup. How will monetization be implemented? With the release of Overwatch 2, one of the main complaints was how Blizzard was monetizing the skins, monetizing the battle pass. Will it be free alongside the PvP, or will they charge for it as they did the original game with Overwatch 1? Personally, with the monetization changes they have already made to the game, I think that they're going to monetize it, because it looks like a lot of work has been dedicated to this PvE. A lot of resources, a lot of attention. They're going to be expanding these maps and providing us with new parts we've never seen before, as well as expanding and adding to the plot, the storytelling, allowing for this more open world feeling experience. But what does that mean if they lock it behind a paywall? There's going to be people who buy it regardless, but how do you get more people to make that jump? It's going to be hard to sell this, because a lot of new players, a lot of free-to-play players already think it's more difficult for skins and other cosmetics because they've been locked behind a paywall, and they might be less willing to fork over the money. The new hotfix system is a very needed change that will provide a lot of benefit with hero fixing, but that change to the PvP will all go to waste if they can't keep the PvE aspect of it, and if they can't figure out what they want to do with the story, as that's why they rebranded the game. I'm interested to see what exactly the community thinks of this, what exactly the PvE will look like, and I just want to know your thoughts. I'll try to respond to every comment. I'll keep my eye out for them. As always, GG easy.